Hey there, my name is Green Pixels and I am developing games. Creating game projects can be a daunting task, but also a very fun hobby or job at the same time. I have a plethora of small games I have done over the years, and even more that I have never finished. Finishing games might just be the hardest task of making a game. Whenever I start a project, that is the most fun I have. And I know for a fact that I am not alone in this. It is exciting and a challenge we want to overcome. But continuously working on a project gets tiring, and we begin to lack motivation when we have to continuously rework things that didn't turn out as we planned. To avoid these situations, there are some concepts that can be applied in project planning. Fail fast, fail early, fail fast, fail cheap, fail fast, fail forward, and so on. There are many concepts that only differ a little, but they all have one thing in common, and that is to fail, but fast. The applications for these concepts are different depending on what you work on, but in game development, a great use case would be prototyping. When the rough and basic ideas worked out, create it. Use that intrinsic motivation you have to make something you can feel and play. If it doesn't feel right, it should be easy to change things since you kept it small. For my new game project, the idea I had was game without movement, where you shoot enemies and parry projectiles and attacks. Simple enough. I created the first version and I was really happy with how it felt. I passed it over to some friends and got really quick, valuable feedback that I immediately applied. That back and forth gave me ground for a prototype that I can confidently say I'd like to turn into a proper game. After that, I got to planning out the game design document and really shaping the whole idea. This is what I should have done with Com Creatures. The moment that I had put out Com Creatures for testing was way too far in already. I had put months of time into the game before anyone else ever played it. And when I finally did put it out, the amount of things that needed change was immense. Awful idea. Fail fast. Since the game was built around a gameplay idea, I started building a narrative around that gameplay idea. The character is descending down a slope, and I wanted to make the game somewhat inspired by theology. So this is the story about someone that has passed away in an accident with their loved one, arriving at heaven's gates just to find out that their significant other ended up in hell due to a mishap. Now, you as the player have to travel down the treacherous Ley Line, connecting all realms in an attempt to save them from eternal misery by freeing them from the claws of hell. I've been commissioning the wonderful pixel artist Lawric that has made some of the most visually stunning parallax backgrounds I've ever seen, and my fiancée that is helping me with creating some of the pixel art assets. Twitter links for both, which you are highly encouraged to check out and follow, are in the description. By receiving help from them, progress has been great and continuously in a forward direction. I like to post more videos more frequently, but editing takes up a great deal of time. If you want to chat, get progress updates, or just share stuff that you made, feel free to join the community Discord. Thank you, and I see you in the next video.